Hello everyone, this is Onimusha 1, no save, normal sword, Issen only.
兄のごとくお慕い申し候様之助様、お願いのことこれあり、一筆申し参らせ候。稲葉山城は呪われて候。夜な夜な怪しき者の気が徘徊し候。女中近習行き方知れずに愛なり候ごと相次ぎ、恐ろしきこと限りなし。噂にては物のけは人を喰らい地の底に引きずり込み候。兄義達に訴え候来ども尾張との戦迫り候にて、それどころではなきありさまにて候。先の父道三殿と兄義達殿との戦にては様之助様とは敵味方に分かれざるを得ず候。数年の月日が経ち候来ども、ユキが御頼りにし申し上げ候は幼なじみにていとこの様之助様お一人のみにて候。この文がお手元に届き候来は、是非にユキを助けに参らせ候。ユキは一日先週の思いでお待ち申し上げ候。永禄3年8月20日、ユキ様之助様参る。
こちらです、様之助殿。姫様を本丸に連れ去ったとしたら道は2つしか考えられません。今は使われていない百曲がり道、もしくは北側の大手道です。
楓、俺は北に行く。お前は向こうから回ってくれ。
分かったわ。
For these 3 eyes, about 8 hits should trigger the cutscene. You don't have to worry about getting an Issen here because it's not even possible. I don't think the game wants you to kill these guys.
Yuki姫。
様之助、よかった。やっぱり来てくれたのですね。様之助がこの城を去ってから心細くて、私
雪姫。
様之助、目を覚ませ様之助。今の汝では玄魔を制すことかなわん。汝のために我らの力を授けよう。我らは玄魔に滅ぼされし鬼の一族。 玉之助、玄魔を倒し魂をその小手に封じよ。
これは
玉之助、玄魔を滅ぼすのだ。
俺に化け物の力をくれるっていうわけか。この小手で腕が引きちぎれるまで戦えって。
I'll go over all of the Issen stuff here in a minute after some cutscenes. There's a few here in the beginning. This first group of soldier demons is really easy. You can see I'm just using my gauntlet to taunt them into running at me and then attacking for easy Issen. These guys are probably the easiest to get it on.
おい、ここ開けろ。化け物俺が倒した。
どうするよ、倒したって。
お前ら
悪い、本当に申し訳ない。
お前たち一体どうしたんだ。
あいつらどこからともなく現れて襲いかかってきやがった。
この分だと本丸も敵に襲われてるかもしれません。
本丸はこの先か。
はい、そこから伸びる林道が本丸への近道です。
分かった。
Okay, so now I can talk about this really cool game mechanic. In Issen, it's kind of like a super counterattack that can kill any enemy in the game in one hit. In the other games, you need more to kill some of the stronger enemies, but in this game, every enemy is able to be Issen, and it's a one-hit kill no matter what if you're able to get it. There's two types of Issens that are doable. The first one, just called Issen, is when you press the attack button right as an enemy is going to hit you. You just saw it right there. The other technique is called Hajiki Issen. That's where an enemy is about to hit you, and you'll block instead of attacking, and a flash of light will show up, and then you can get a counter hit after that. So, pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool. we need the ladder from this box here, and the code is left, right, left. For this playthrough, since it's just kind of casual challenge run, I'm not grabbing any of the files or anything like that. I was having some weird controller problems right around here as well, so if there's any like odd quick audio cutouts, it's because I had to swap my controller out and plug the mic back in and stuff like that. Should have charged my controllers, but I wasn't really prepared for this. We'll come over here to the first decoder box to get the power jewel, and the code for that one is 136. We've got a new enemy type coming to the store, the Bazu. Pretty simple, just like the soldier demons. I like to use my gauntlet to taunt, and then as they're swinging, you'll kind of hear like a whoosh sound coming from their attack, and that's when I hit the attack button to get the Issen. You're also able to get them as they're spawning as well, as you can see there. Now these Barabazu, these axe guys, they're probably one of the toughest guys in the game to get the Issen on. They'll have two swings that they like to do, a horizontal and a vertical one. For the horizontal swing, you'll hear them kind of make like a guttural noise, a grunt right before they hit you, and that's kind of the sound cue for it. On the vertical swing, you want to wait until it's about at a 45-degree angle, and then you want to hit the attack to try to get the Issen. We'll get another decoder box here. The code is 614, and then turn around and hit the crates for a nice medicine pickup before the boss. So fighting bosses with normal sword isn't really as hard as it sounds. There's a few bosses later that I'll go into that take longer, but these first few aren't really too bad. Just get a few hits in and strafe around. That's pretty much it. All of Osric's attacks can be blocked, except for, you'll see that one right there where he charges up and does the backswing. That one you can't block, so you have to be careful of that.
今度はお前がネズミの餌になりやがれ。
Just a journal in that box right there, so I'm not going to be grabbing it.
美しい血が滴る。こいつも私の手にかかれば。なんだこの匂いは。誰だそこにいるのは。なんだ人間か。
てめえもゲームか。
大した口の利きようだ。お前のような威勢のいいやつに会うのは信長以来だな。
信長？
いいことを教えてやろう。桶狭間で死んだ織田信長を蘇らせたのはこの私だ。信長は我ら玄馬と契約を結んだ。未来永劫を玄馬に尽くすとな。あ、そうだ、ついさっきできたばかりの新しい息子を見せてやろう。いけレナルド。そいつの腹をかっさばき、舌たちを好きなだけ飲むがいい。
Okay, so another new enemy type here. These guys can be pretty tricky, although it didn't look like it. Again, we're relying on the sound cues. I'm pretty confident when the Reynaldos whip their right arm at me, like their right arm. You'll hear kind of like a gross, I don't know, tentacle noise when they do it. It's like whatever. Just that's when you hit attack. That's what I wait for. Coming back into the boss room, we've got some Gyaurons flying around, but I just leave them because there's about 4 of them in there and they don't really like to cooperate when there's that many flying around. You can get an Issen on them, but like I said, with that many, I just didn't want to deal with it. As you come out here, there's three eyes that can jump out, so be careful. If you come out too fast, you'll just get bombarded with them. So come out kind of slowly. I accidentally pulled 2 of them here. When you're fighting more than one guy, or yeah, just any enemy really, it's a lot safer to go for the Hajiki Issens, just because you don't want to be taking that much damage, you know, so. I was hoping this Gyaoran would start spinning so I could get the Issen on him, but there being a couple of goobs, so I had to leave him. As you saw right there, you don't even have to be looking at the enemy to get the Issen. Also, trying to get an Issen like that as these Bazus are rolling at you is really tough. I would just recommend blocking it and then going for an easy one like that. So coming into the keep, there's 2 soldier demons off screen, and our first long arm demon appearance. I like to taunt to draw the soldier demons near me. If you do it right, you can Issen the soldier demon and the long arm demon at the same time, but I wasn't able to get it here. I like to go for the Issens on the downswing on the long arm demon. I find it's generally easier than the horizontal swings that they do. If they're being uncooperative, just give them a kick, and usually they'll do the downward swing right after.
おい、何をしている？誰だお前は？それに今の小僧は？
お主こそ斎藤家では見かけない顔だな。お主ひょっとして明智様之助殿では？やはり。いやー、こんなところでお会いできるとは。拙者織田家家臣木下藤吉郎でござる。
この男こそ後に天下を取る太閤豊臣秀吉である。
織田家の者がなぜこの稲葉山城に？
そんなことより様之助殿、お主織田家に仕える気はござらんか？お主ほどの男なら我が殿も喜んで迎えられよ
う。断る。自由気ままに生きるのが俺の生き方だ。
まあよい、拙者は諦めませんぞ。では。
You don't have to do that, but I just go in and out, just, so I could get a couple more Issens just to show them off. Coming into this room, there's 2 3-eyes, so be careful. Like I said, I recommend going for the Hajiki Issens whenever there's more than one guy around, really. But sometimes, as you just saw, you can, it's kind of a glitch, I guess, but you can miss the Issen.
様之助、この子に用があったんじゃないの？
小僧。
やだ、お前もさっきの侍みたいにオイラに乱暴するに決まってるんだ。
そんなことはしない。小僧、名前は？
夢丸。
夢丸か。さっきはなぜ捕まりそうになっていたんだ？
知らないよ、そんなの。
じゃあここで何をしているんだ？楓、夢丸を頼む。俺は雪目を追う。
わかったわ。
So coming through here, just stay in this hallway because you're going to have some soldier demons that spawn behind you. Use your gauntlet to taunt them, they'll run at you, and just get a nice easy Issen. I believe there's 3 or 4 that'll spawn behind you, so just stay here and take them all out before you go down the hallway, because there's the 3 eyes waiting for you at the end. There's the 1 fluorite that we'll accidentally grab for this run. Run in here to grab the bow, and the code on the box is left, right, right. Run in here to grab the power jewel when you come upstairs. And as you come out, we're going to deal with a very tough part. I think there's 4 or 5 3 eyes and a long arm demon to be dealt with here. I was having some trouble, so I eventually just had to leave them because I was getting messed up pretty bad. Gotta know when to fold them sometimes, especially in this game. If you're getting cornered, if you're surrounded, the camera's not right, you gotta know when to fold them. So you'll want to come in here to grab the half of the crest. We'll use that later. I do get my revenge on this guy. If you pull out the bow there, you can kill those soldier demons, and the fine gentleman will drop you a magic jewel. But since we're not using magic, we don't need that. Coming in here, there's soldier demons that just crawl out of the floor, and there's a long arm demon as well. I think I end up backing out of here as well because I got pushed against this corner and messed up my timing pretty bad. I came back in just to get some souls and some health from these soldier demons.
Samanosuke、夢丸の素性が分かったわ。あの子は農民の子よ。
何？
4年前、戦で両親を殺され泣いていたのを通りかかった雪姫が見つけて連れ帰ったのよ。雪姫は
夢丸を弟のように可愛がり、夢丸も姉上姉上と慕うようになったらしいわ。
それで助けたくてここまでやってきたのか。しかしわからねえ。藤吉郎はなぜ夢丸を捕まえようとしているんだ。
何か裏がありそうね。
うん。
様之助、一緒に出る方法を探しましょう。うん。
Don't do what I did here as Kaede. Pulled the right lever. It had been a couple of days since I played, and I always forget which one to do. When you swap back to Kaede, pull the leftmost lever, and then we can grab the holy armor for Samanosuke. Don't pull the middle one, because you'll get shot by an arrow. As you come in here, equip the Enryu and light the candles. This part seems more confusing than it really is. Basically, I just have them stand on the same symbol, and I've never fallen in. I just move Kaede back and forth onto the same one, and as long as you keep going onto the same symbols, you should be fine. Once you hit the circle, then it frees Kaede, and we're on to the puzzle. This puzzle isn't too bad. Take the small squares, move them towards the middle, take the rectangle piece above them and move it down, you know, just move these stuff around. It's really, you know, pretty simple. If you're having trouble, just look it up. We'll equip the holy armor that we picked up. It adds more defense, it looks cool, and it stops the Gyarons from homing in on us and latching on and stealing our souls and our health, so it's very nice. We'll put in the half crest piece that we picked up earlier, and then climb down the ladder here to grab another power jewel. And then go down this ladder to grab the other half of the crest piece.
Yumaru! おっと、これは様之助殿。考えていただけましたかな。信長公に使える剣。どけ。あの小僧を救おうだなんてもう間に合いませんよ。 信長公が玄馬の力を借りて天下を取ろうとしてるのはもうご存知でしょう。無駄な努力はやめた方が良いですぞ。
ふざけるなそれで罪もない大勢の人間を玄馬の餌として地底に送り込むのか。
そうだ、この世は弱肉強食、農民は侍に従い、人間は玄馬に従うしかない。
てめえ、
あと一刻も経たぬうちに暗黒儀式が行われる。雪姫のドクロに生き血を満たし、信長公が一気に飲み干せば斎藤家との戦は我が織田勢の勝利間違いなし。にゃっとまたお会いしましょう、様之助殿。
Coming through this door, be careful because there's the three eyes right there behind the room divider, the doors, screen doors, whatever. And then there's going to be a bunch more three eyes as you come up the stairs here before Marcellus. My plan was to get the Issen on all of these guys, that way I could have some health for Marcellus, because if you're getting Issens, you're guaranteed at least some health orbs, or souls, rather. But I think the last guy gave me so much trouble, I had less health than what I came up here with, so it didn't work out very well. You'll see me locking on to guys a lot like that, but you don't actually need to be locked on to get the Issens. I think the only one you need to be facing is the rolling attack from the Bazus. And this is the guy I was talking about that gave me a bunch of trouble. I think I just ended up leaving him because I didn't want to deal with it. There's a medicine in the box there, and then some free souls behind the screen divider. So, with Marcellus, you know, it's kind of the same practice that we were doing with the other boss. You just want to get a few hits in, circle around, a few more hits, block what you can, and it's just mostly about patience and attrition. There are a few, I think there's a few synchronized hits with the music at some point here, so I'm just gonna let this fight play out. I kinda like the music here. So after Marcellus, we'll get the Wind Sword, do some upgrading before getting a big old juicy cutscene.
お姉ちゃん、お姉ちゃんは？
もう大丈夫だ、夢丸。何も心配することはないぞ。
お姉ちゃんを、お姉ちゃんを。
心配するな。雪姫は必ず助け出す。楓、雪姫がどうしてこの子を可愛がっていたかわかるか？戦国大名の姫として生まれ、政略結婚の道具として育てられた雪姫には自由なんて一つもなかった。だから弱い者を見ると自分と同じように思え、放っておけなかったんだ。今の世は強い者だけがのさばりやがって。
様之助。
そうだ、夢丸。お前に世界を見せてやろう。
世界？
うん。4年前、俺は叔父の光秀に勧められ日本を飛び出した。海の向こうで俺は肌の色も言葉も違う多くの人間と出会い、日本では到底経験できない体験をした。夢丸、世界にはお前の知らないことがいっぱいあるぞ。自由がある、希望がある。それをたくさん見てみんなに教えてやるんだ。小さな領土を争って戦なんかしてもつまらねえってな。
助けて。
誰だお前は？
ご正室初姫様の腰元で縫いと申します。雪姫様が地下に。
しっかりしろ。楓、残された時間はあとわずかだ。俺は雪姫を助けに行く。この腰元と夢丸は頼んだぞ。
分かったわ。
So as we come out, we'll get this soldier demon and then go into the save room. That way we can despawn the archer. And as we come out, there'll be 2 Bazus and a Barabazu. And this guy gives me a few hits of trouble before I finally end up getting him. Like I said, these guys are probably the hardest enemies to get the Issen on, I'd say. Now we're in the Bazoo hallway. It's pretty fun. I like to kill these guys, just get some health back and get some easy souls. That was kind of a chain Issen right there. You saw I was still in the animation of the Issen for the other Bazoo, and when the other one hit me, I hit square, or the attack button, and I was able to chain it immediately right afterwards. It's pretty rare, but it can happen in this game if it works out like that. There's about 4 3 eyes in this room, so be careful and get those Hajiki Issens. As you come through this door, there's a Reynaldo down the hallway here. Be careful, they like to stick their gross tentacle hands into the floor and then grab you as you're trying to run up to them. So just wait for it to pop up and then go after, you know, they take it away. I like to run into here just to move the positions of the Reynaldos. I wanted to get an Issen on this one, but he ends up splitting in half and duplicating himself, so I just decided to leave it alone. After grabbing the bell, I just like to lock on straight ahead and then backstep. I find that's the easiest way to do that. Alright, so use the purifier bell on this spooky door, and you'll find 3 long arm demons through here, ready to smack you around like a bitch. I think I end up backing out here because the camera just got so obscured and I kind of panicked. Also, I'm not really sure what happened there because I shouldn't have been able to kick that guy down, but I guess maybe you can if they're spawning out of these, I don't know, glass chambers. Coming back now, there's only 2 that we have to deal with. There's a Ronaldo off camera there, so be careful when you come in. You want to make sure you have the wind orb upgraded to level 2 so you can get through here and grab the blue key. And the code for the blue key here is middle, left, right. So we'll come out now. We'll use the blue key on the door here after we get this long arm demon. And I will see you in part 2 of Onimusha Issen only, normal sword, no save.